me.
As much as I can stomach.
And that's the end of that camera.
I can do close-ups.
As long as you're not a view. What close-ups you want.
Look, you are looking at the 5th greatest pinball machine ever made, in my opinion. PINBOT. Designed by 2 masters, 2 of them put their genius together, Barry Oursler and Python Angelo. And then they got Chris Greener to do the sound. Amazing. Yes, that's right. This is number 5. Everybody said, what are your favorite games? Well, a lot of you know. Big Bang Bar is number 1. Number 2 is Theater of Magic. Number 3 is Funhouse. Number 4 is Class of 1812. And number 5, PINBOT.
Titles that you used to own.
Now, here's something interesting. We just got this back in trade. We sold it, I think it was 25 years ago. So we took them off of our inventory. Those folks, they got a different game. And this is going to be our 69th different PINBOT we have sold over the years. 69, boys! Not 2 or 5 or 10 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 or 60.
You know what that means?
69.
That information and $2 will get you a coffee down at Dunkin' Donuts.
2 coffees.
A big one? With cream?
And sugar.
Gorgeous. Stephen had to do his magic touches because back when we were selling these 25 years ago, we were not being super detailed because we were selling them for a lot less money. But now, this thing looks like new. And the master, Jason, worked on this. He said, should I light the buttons? I said, you have to light the buttons in PINBOT. And he did it blue on one side because it matches the side here.
Is that why he did it?
On the other. Doesn't it look nice?
Let's go.
Look at this gorgeous, beautiful game. The factory Mylar is still on it. We left it on there. Factory Mylar. Gorgeous. We had to do a little touch-up up here where there was no factory Mylar. Inside here, inside the chest here, and then we go where the eyes are. We have masterful game. Look at the colors now. We've got blinker bulbs here where the control room is, and up there where the pinball is, or PINBOT. Pinball. Comet Pinball, we get our LEDs from. We also get them from Lights Out Pinball and Pinball Life. We're combining everybody's greatest LEDs. These are special. These here in the center are 1251s. These bulbs here are 30 volt bulbs, 28 volt bulbs. So they're the only ones we left alone there because we really couldn't change much. But look, the button battery, so nothing will ever leak. This board will remain gorgeous and clean even 20 years from now. It'll be perfect. New capacitors because the 30-year-old ones were all dried out. 35-year-old one, 30 years, right, Frank? Now we did change the connector like we usually have to do, but now that that's running LEDs, this is ice cold. No heating up, Frank. No heating up. See how we have these larger?
Yeah, my way.
Up there. Am I in your way?
Always.
I'm always in your way up, Stephen. We have more room now that Tony's gone. That creep. I mean, I wish him luck in his new job. Look. PINBOT starts. Look. Now, before I shoot the ball, I want you to watch the scanning. Do you see the scanning? Now that means if when my ball comes out, I can strike this target at the whole row, it'll immediately open it up. It's a really great skill shot. It's essentially 2 skill shots. Okay? Do you see how it's moving? So, if I hit that target, that'll open up while the lines are going up. It only happens in the beginning. Also, in your skill shot, you're trying to get it into this hole. Top hole is 20,000, but that hole's 100,000. This hole here is 5,000. So you want to get to almost to the top. So you're going to have to get, oh, I didn't get anything there. Boy, that was awful. But look, see how it's moving? Now if I can hit one of these targets. See? And that opened that baby right up. There we go. You see our eyes flashing? Okay, and now, believe it or not, each hole is being lit by not one but two 1251s. There's 30-volt bulbs. Got one ball locked. Well, now it goes all the way up. That's why they call it a skill shot, Frank. This, of course, will play a lot better when it's flat. Frank, I almost got it in that hole. Oh. You hear the sound? You see this? This is pure genius. Pure genius of design. A perfect machine. These guys were all working together to make this thing. And nobody really realized how terrific it was until now. So recently, when people appreciate the beauty of design, you just need a player here to get into that second hole. Here, I'll do it now, Frank. Watch, I'm going to do it now. This? Oh, it didn't work out. All right, I got it. I love it. There's four 89s in there that create that beautiful flash in there. Now, PINBOT's eyes light up. Right there. Did you see the eyes lit? And when you're got two balls on, everything you hit is double, what they call double score. Now, you hear what he said? My one ball is locked. One ball is locked up. Do you hear the music? Do you hear how it's button? See, it's pulsing faster and faster. I have to go up here, and I've got my solar value of 200,000 points. And here comes the next ball. What a great thing. What a terrific... It's not hitting a lot. And now we're going to do the solar. See, it's doing it again. Look. The solar value. You're a genius. Now I lost that ball, so the game's going to give me back this one. Loaded with programming. Things do not get better than this, folks. Now look, I'm only a Jupiter. I want to get to the sun. To do that, I have to knock down these targets, all three, and I move up. Okay. So now, now I'm at. See, I'm at Pluto. I need to get to Jupiter. Watch. I'll move up again. See, now I'm moving. See, I'm getting closer to the sun. It's going to take a while. Now watch. If I knock one of these targets down while the purple light is lit, it brings this up, and that lights right up here my shot for my energy value, which is now at 100,000 points, and then it drops again. You see how the planets stay? Now watch, that'll stay over from game to game. I got 5 times, Frank. Aren't I great? Look at the dazzling light show you get. My chest plate remembers where I am. Now, here, I have to hit this to finish the green row. Now here, I can either hit this or I can hit this. See? So this one will spot that hole. Okay, and this one will spot the top target. And there she is. She's open again. Simplicity and genius combined together. I got credit for the 2 planets. It counts back, and I'm still locked in. Last ball. Down the toilet, Frank. That isn't good. It's not happy. Look, Frank, I got a high score. I'm going to annoy the new owners. See, I don't have to hit the flippers. I can actually just hit them here. And I'm going to go back. P. Great music theme. When she sees this, she's going to go nuts, isn't she? The lady getting it? This was her favorite game too. Now look at this final show. See our light bar at the top? Great, wonderful, wonderful game. Ah, boys. They're not happy. I tell them I have to spend some time on my PINBOT. This has to replace that low def video we made. 4 years. That's the last 4 years since we had one of these. Nobody wants to part with them. But this
Get in my way. Stay out of my way. Get off the tracks. Train's coming through. You can't talk to me this way.
You can't. Now that Tony's gone, you're in danger of getting fired.
Please do. Please.
And what's this hat doing?
What do I have to do? What do I have to do to get fired?
Well,
I need a cheat sheet.
go over and knock this boy out, Scotty out.
Knock him out.
Should I do one of his stupid things?
That is not even close.
Well, how do you do it?
He's got to put everything in his mouth. That's why he did it that way.
Yeah, true.
How do you do it?
I'm gonna get a missile launcher at your head. That's how you.
Are you aware that they made 12,001 PINBOTs?
No, I guess the people. That's for the people that didn't see the beginning of the video. Sure.
Did we
Joining
say
us
that
now.
before?
If you're joining us now. Who made it? Who
Everybody
did the sound?
watching this needs to see you blow your schnoz.
I could cut that out if I wanted to.
You're not that smart.
See, you didn't know that while I was doing that, I put a little cloud over my face.
We wish you would do that all the time.
They don't like the camera shaking either.
I don't give.
You can't say that in my videos.
That's
Okay,
good.
you can get this loaded up. While you load that up, I'm going to come over to Frank and I'm going to show you the most beautiful Galaxian on planet Earth. It is. Because this got the full treatment, new side art. Maybe the other one did too. I don't remember now. Well, painted it the original high gloss white. The original game was like oilcloth. It was like this oilcloth or something. We peeled that all off. So high gloss white, new decal that'll last forever. It will not fade. The monitor's been rebuilt with all new parts. We got a new overlay. And of course, we have me to play it. If you watched my other videos, I think this game is better than Galaga. I hate to tell you that, but I play my little mini Galaxian. I have a cabaret Galaxian. No, Frank, if you're not careful, we won't go out for soup tonight.
My luck's getting better all the time.
Frank. What a beautiful game. Come back here, Frank. Let me show you all the things I did.
Which was nothing, but I did the stupid video.
Well, fuse blocks, obviously. Capacitors on our logic board, okay? The logic board, the chips were taken out and cleaned. New caps and a new flyback transformer in the good old reliable G07. And of course, the last thing we do is do a cha-cha. By the way, look at the screen in the front. You see, actually you can look here, but see how it's, you turn it down until you can't see the raster. You can just see the stars now. Isn't that perfect? Perfect. Another word for me, Frank.
I would say another word for you, but you'll just have to bleep it out.
Oh. Well, I see you've started on this
Toilet?
soccer game. Wait a minute. A black soccer ball?
How are you going to see that?
It's that dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Let's look at the back of these drop targets. Yeah, just clean them up.
Q-tip them.
Cute. Yes, this is gonna need. Look, the rails are ruined. So the good news is we have a new set. Obviously, we're gonna change them. And you've got to work your magic. Look at this crud. Wow. You're gonna have to soak this forever. Overnight. Actually, Jason's good at soaking. See, Jason actually will soak this overnight, and he comes in at 6 in the morning. So when it's quiet. You like it when it's quiet, don't you?
Yeah, I don't have to deal with anybody.
Well, what about me? Don't you want me to be
You're
here?
especially the reason I come in early.
You know, I could start coming in at 6
Sure you
and
could.
delegating, and then sleeping on the sofa.
If I don't listen to you now, I'm not going to listen to you at 6 in the morning.
All right, listen, we have to get to this Road Kings. Are you almost ready for me, Kurt?
No.
But before we do the Road Kings, I've got to try some of Mr. Van Helden's waffles from It's a layer inside. It's like a cookie. It's a waffle, but boy, are these good. I was going to share them, but I don't think I will now.
Beat you up
Food.
and
Have you
take them
found
from
something you don't like?
Listen, young man. I'm enjoying my coffee and my mug from the Netherlands.
Must be nice while everybody's working. Glad you're enjoying your coffee.
Nobody's enjoying your mug, I can tell you that.
Well, maybe 3 or 4 people.
People like me. They do, don't they, Frank? Frank, is that going to stay on top? There we go. That'll keep it warm. That is the best coffee I've ever had. I think it'd be worth a trip over to Holland just to get some of that.
Can you go now?
Where you going?
I'll buy your ticket.
I have to show people the Road Kings. It's another one. And this is more beautiful than the last because this one has our tower LEDs in it that we really like. Color coordinated everything below. Tony has done this. We lit our holes. It's always good to light holes up, isn't it, Frank? Look, the red sky. This is that unique back glass. It's plexi. The only one with a speaker grill in it for the speaker in the front. This was the more inexpensive. This sold for, I think, $100 or $150 less than the other pinball machines. It was a more inexpensive game with a few less toys in it, but still ran on their same board system with plenty of music and sound, same power supply. Notice there's no high voltage. No high voltage because we're using pin scores system to convert the old glass displays to 5 volts. Look, nice and bright. Look just like the original ones when you have the glass in. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? You know, Frank, I do a little bike riding myself. I did, and I kind of missed the corner, missed the turn, and kind of crashed the bike. Would you like to see a clip?
No.
I'm going to run it anyway.
I'm not watching, I don't care.
dancing song. Oh, torn and twisted at the foot of a burning light. And the last thing I see is my heart still beating, still beating. Oh, breaking out of my body and flying away like a bat out of hell.
Well, I had to cut it short. I was hitting the 30-second mark on the music.
Oh, no.
I had to rehash that. Oh, no sound. People like my green screening. They do, don't they? Wallace, don't people like my green screening?
Sure.
You like it.
Yes, sir.
Liar.
You didn't know nothing like that.
Look, they are the same. It goes on
Let's
this
do
way.
our dance.
God.
Don't make a mistake.
No, I won't, because I ain't gonna put it on.
You know, ain't in the dictionary.
I do.
The game is terrific. The people came in, saw this game, they fell right in love with it. And it wasn't because I was playing it either. I will tell you, there is a switch in this game right here. I blocked the ball. This switch right here, that comes up as not working. It's called the right loop. Because a lot of people, when they play it so many times, if they don't get this ramp up, locked up, and go under it, the game thinks the switch isn't working. So I figured I'd mention that. People say, oh, there's something wrong with the game because it comes up with the right loop not working. It's actually working, but now when you spell kings, okay, it lights your first hole for a lock. And then when you spell road, it lights the second hole for a lock. Isn't that sharp? By the way, this is one of the 5 games that uses the 63s. And I just got a time lock. Very clever, I got it right away. So if I can get the second time lock, both balls recaptured, you pick up whatever the time lock bonus is. And I win, Frank, I win again. Got this great theme of music that plays now. It's so sharp. Instead of a white light, they put a nice dark blue light in the center. Nice looking. Really nice, Frank. Frank, I think it's time I finish my tender waffle. Oh, it's warm. Would you like a waffle? Delicious.
Okay. I don't know why they're warm.
I had this on top.
I thought you were sitting on it.
Isn't it awful? I'm gonna come over here and annoy Steven for a minute.
Might be the last thing you ever do.
How come you're not using a Sharpie to paint this?
You want to paint it?
No.
I didn't think so.
Well, Mike, I think it's time we better do because these boys want to get their stuff packed. Nope.
What
Got the
boys are you
glass.
referring?
Imbecile and brain dead back there.
Wallace, you just called you brain dead.
No, that's John. That's brain dead.
Kurt?
Oh, where is Kurt?
That's the question of the century.
Great coffee. Good night.